Hey guys, this is Rujo Sumer, and today I have another Rome Total War 2v2 online battle. Me and Czech Chinese American are facing off against the Parthians and the Carthaginians, and we're both playing as Numidia. We did not really expect much of this army, because Numidia kind of sucks, but again, this was a low... I didn't say it before, but this is a low money battle, and that's what I kind of like about low money battles, is that skirmish factions have a chance at winning. But anyway, I have a really diverse army, so I'm going to share it with you. So I have a general's armored bodyguard, sexy right here. That's where my general's at, right here. Oh, look at that beard. He looks like Russell Crowe. And in the back, I got two long shield cavalry. In the woods hiding, I have some desert infantry, a lot of desert infantry, like 7 units. Again, this was... I keep saying again, like I said it before, but this is a no rules battle. Wanted to have a bit of fun with Rome Total War. So I got 7 desert infantry as sort of a holding force, and then I got Numidian camel riders. These dudes are on camels, so that's pretty legit. So I'm just going to play the game at normal speed. And then I have about 7 archers. Now, the Numidian archers look really badass. I don't know if they have an advantage over other archers, but I do love their helmets, so helmets are probably an advantage. And let's check out Czech Chinese American's army. He has a ton of archers, just like me. He has some mercenary war elephants, pretty sweet. Look like Cretan archers mounted on elephants. And over here he has some camel riders hiding in the woods. And then he has his general's bodyguard, the D-Master, very appropriate name. Anyway, Parthia's army. He chose an all-Persian cavalry army. So the way to counter this was to use my archers. Because my archers, if they concentrated fire, they could easily kill all these Persian cav. Maybe if he microed a teensy bit better and separated his cavalry forces, I wouldn't have much to do against that. But he's always running his dudes around, and horse archers, they tire out pretty quick. They're just like any other unit. He just ran them all the way from this side of the field to my side of the field. So I basically have to reshift my lines and make a detachment force. I thought that a few units of archers with some units in reserve, as well as desert infantry units, just in case he decides to charge, would be good. So pretty soon I'm going to set up my little plan. Somewhat trap him over here in this little section. And I have a waste unit of Numidian cavalry. These guys suck. So they're just going to get shot a lot. But this battle is going to be epic for close-ups because of the crappy Numidian army that I have. So his guys took position on the hill. And what horse archers need, they need to outflank. So basically they need a holding force and then to outflank and harass the crap out of the dudes from the flanks. But he does not have a holding force. So I'm going to use that to my advantage. Over here you can see I'm shifting units over here to reface my dudes so they could actually attack his. Meanwhile, Carthage, I don't know what Carthage is doing, but let's check it out. He's a neat little army. He has a ton of Libyan spearmen, slingers, heavy onagers, elephants, all the good stuff, general's bodyguard. So far, all the archery action is going to be going on my side. So it's a duel of the archers. But yeah, infantry archers, I don't really see the need for horse archers unless you are going to have a good holding force or a good striking force. All horse archer armies aren't that good in my opinion. And for some reason these dudes, they just kept running off to attack. I don't know what they were doing, but they just ran off, got separated from my main group. Kind of ticked me off a little. Meanwhile, his dudes are tired already from running around like crazy madmen. He's trying to flank me now, but I have a reserve force and I do have cavalry, light cavalry, long shield cav. So these dudes could actually catch up to his horse archers, I believe, even if they weren't tired. But now my plan is to concentrate my fire with multiple infantry units, which again have more numbers than these dudes, and I'm guessing have better quality archery. So facing off against the front against my archers was a bad choice. He should have outflanked me like crazy. He did attempt to outflank me a little bit, but it simply was not enough. Meanwhile, I saw that he was maneuvering his army over there, so Said, hey, why not? His dudes are very tired. My dudes are fresh. So I charge in my long shield cav to finish up the job. So let's see them chase these dudes down. So they finally make contact with one unit, and they rout on contact. So I'm just going to get some sweet kills here. And over here, I'm just sort of whittling down his troops. His troops over here were doing nothing, because my desert infantry were hidden in the woods, so they had nothing to shoot at. I don't know why he kept them over there. So there's these two units on the hill, but I was just focus firing. They're already very tired. He put them in Cantabrian circle, and this formation running around in circle is shooting. I don't think it's that effective either, unless you have a holding force, basically, and your dudes are fresh, but this makes his guys exhausted. Meanwhile, they're taking concentrated fire from my archers. One of these units are, but they're all doing the same thing. And meanwhile, I think that long shield cav over there is caught up with the other cav and has started to destroy the crap out of it. So you can see over there, chasing down the enemy cav. Czech Chinese American decided to move up. He has some Numidian legionnaires instead of desert infantry. So I guess he went for a more quality army. Tee-hee-hee-hee. Get it? Because Numidians don't have good legionnaires. Ha ha ha. Ha, okay. Well, yeah, he went for a more quality army. I went for a mob type of army. Probably more similar to what you would see in real life. Just saying. So now he has the hill advantage. Carthage has elephants, but then again, the D-Master has archers to deal with that. So that's again why I don't think that elephants are that much of a threat. As long as you counter it and you're not spamming urbans or something, then you're probably going to be safe. As long as you bring a decent amount of archers. And this was a no-rules battle, so we expected elephants. Numidia is a skirmish faction, if I haven't already said. So I need to rely on a strong skirmishing component, and that's what archers can bring to the table. Again, they were gold. So these guys are exhausted. They're taking somewhat, I guess you'd call it flanking fire. So my guys were just standing here, basically. I was just giving them different orders to attack. Meanwhile, the Parthian dude keeps moving up his troops over here. And then Czech Chinese American noticed that the Parthian guy was trying to outflank him. But seeing this, earlier in the battle I sent out Numidian archers. So my archers are somewhat delaying the horse archers from harassing Czech Chinese American in his main assault. So my dudes are in a bit of a standoff right here. I also brought camels over because I didn't really see the need for them. So I'll let you guys see some camel action here. It's pretty sweet. Look at that. I want to see how much damage one unit of camels could do. So it's one unit of camel riders versus all of these Persian cav. And in my opinion, they did pretty freaking well. Meanwhile, I had the other camel riders safe behind my lines, and I was shooting these dudes in the back, or these guys, with my own archers. So pretty soon, my dudes are gonna rout, but then I have more. So that takes care mostly of the problem of the horse archers over here. Meanwhile, my other guys, sorry, I apologize, I can't talk. Anyway, I have my normal archers to be able to hold off these dudes. I kept them on flaming missile by accident. It's kind of stupid. And over here, I believe I have completely decimated his cavalry force. So in a little bit, I'm going to send the rest of my dudes over. Even though Czech Chinese American doesn't need it. My desert infantry suffered almost no casualties, if any. And my long shield cav were probably the biggest unit to suffer alongside my archers. General's bodyguard took a few casualties, nothing that bad though. So over here it's just a little standoff. And I got tired, so I sent out these camel riders to attack. And I knew these guys would retreat, and the camels probably couldn't catch up even though these dudes are exhausted. So I just had my archers shooting at these dudes in the back while they're running away. Meanwhile, they're shooting my camels in the back. Poor camels. Oh, and Bear Grylls, I'll show you how to live inside a camel for the night. I'm sure Bear Grylls used that camel as the carcass. If you guys saw that episode where he slept in a camel carcass overnight. So I'm just delaying the horse archers so he can't harass Czech Chinese American. Meanwhile, Czech Chinese American's setting up, and I'm just sending my troops over in case Czech Chinese American can't finish the job, but he's doing a pretty good job since he has the archery advantage, and Carthage formed into somewhat of a noob box. I don't know why he brought Libyan spearmen. I guess because he saw we're playing as Numidia. Still, he should have brought Sacred Band so he'd have a better chance. But here's going to be Pila Rape soon. I'll show you guys. So those archers are extremely deadly. Meanwhile, he has Pila. So we'll see the damage. These guys get kaputted. Absolutely. And he charges his slingers up in an attempt to stop the Pila. But it's too late. The elephants have died. No, they're running amok. So they're not really that big of a deal. And no new box can save you from archers. So a nice little infantry engagement, I guess you could call it. Armenian legionnaires running up with their butter knives issued by the Armenian army. So now there's more hammer and anviling going on with the long shield cav and camel riders. But the battle on this end is pretty much won by now. So we both handled our opponent's armies very well. Now again, our opponent should have brought different armies. If he brought Cataphracts, my Parthian dude, I would have had a harder time dealing with him. But he did not. So, yes. I guess he wasted all his money on the onagers. But anyway, good game to our opponents. That was fun. A nice little Numidia battle. And I sent my cav up just to attack. Finish up this fight over here. And now, let's see, will this be a glorious charge? Yes, it will. So yeah, this was a really fun game. And remember to like, comment, subscribe for more. I play Rome Total War a lot. Well, not a lot, but it's the game I mainly play, I guess you could say. That and Battlefield 3. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you had a good day. I will show you the battle results.
Enemy general shows his value. He is filled
Wait.
only by a desire to save his own
Archers versus Persian Cav. Let's see how this goes.
As enemies, these men are perfect.
So yes, my archers win.
Victory is sweet indeed.
So here are the battle results. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.